Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue to read the Iliad by Homer. I'm going to continue to read. Hera's urging, I trust, have made you suffer this, but I cannot bear to see you agonize so long. You're my child. To me your mother bore you. If you had sprung from another god, believe me, and grown into such a blinding devastation, long ago you'd have dropped below the Titan, deep in the dark pit. So great Zeus declared and ordered the healing god to treat the god of war, and covering over his wound with pain-killing drugs. The healer cured him. The god was never born to die, quickly as fig juice, pressing into bubbly, creamy milk, curdling it firm for the man who churned it round. So quickly he healed the violent rushing Ares, and Hebe washed him clean, dressed him in robes and warmed his heart, and flanking the son of Cronus, down he sat, Ares exultant in the glory of it all. And now the two returned to the house of mighty Zeus. Hera of Argos, Belgian Athena, guard of armies, both had stopped the murderous Ares cutting man to pieces. Book 6. Hector returns to Troy. So the clash of Achaeans and Trojan troops were on its own, the battle in all its fury, veering back and forth, carried down the plain as they sent their bronze lances battling side to side, between the Simois bank and Xanthus swirling rapids. The Achaeans' bulwark giant Ajax came up with first, broke the Trojan line and brought his men some hope, spearing the bravest man. The Thracians fielded, Acamas tall and staunch, Eusorus' son, the first to hurl. Great Ajax hid the rage of the helmet's horse-chair crest. The bronze point stuck in Acamas' forehead, pounding through the skull, and the dart came swirling down to through his eyes. A shattering war cry. Diomedes killed of Axylus, Tethras' son, who had lived in rock-built Araspe, a man of means and a friend to all mankind. At his roadside house he'd warm all comers in, but who of his guests would greet his enemy now, meet him face to face and ward off grisly death? Diomedes killed the man and his aide in arms at once, Axylus and Calisius, who always drove his team, both at the stroke he drove beneath the earth. Euryalus killed Dressus, killed Ophiuchus, turned and went for Pedasus and Aisospus, twins, the nymph of spring Arbobaria, bore by Colin. But Colin son himself to the lofty king Laomedon, first of the line. Though his mother bore the prince in secrecy and shadow, tending his flocks one day, by Colin took the nymph in a strong surge of love, and beneath his force she bore him twin sons. But now the son of Masius hacked the force from beneath them both, and losing their gleaming limbs, and torn the armor off the dead man's shoulders. Polypoetes breathed his battle, killed Astyalus. Winging his bronze spear, Odysseus slew Pedaeus, bred in Percotes, and Teucer did the same for the royal Areton. Abellerus went down too, under the flashing lance of Nestor's son, Antilochus. and Alytus under the lord of man, Agamemnon's strength. Alytus lived by the banks of rippling Santinionis, in Pedasus perched on cliffs. The hero Leitus ran Phylacus down to ground at a dead run, and Eurypylus killed Melanthius outright. But Menelaus, lord of the war cry, had caught Adrastus alive. Reeing, bolting in terror down the plain, his horses snared themselves in tamarisk branches, splintered his curved chariots just at the post tip, and breaking free, they made a dash for the city walls, where battle's teams by the drove stampeded back in panic. But their master hurled from the chariots, tumbling over the wheel and pitching face down in the dust. And above him now rose Menelaus, his spear's long shadow looming. Adrastus hugged his knees and begged him, pleading, "Take me alive. Atreus, take a ransom worth my life. Treasures are piled up in my rich father's house, bronze and gold and plenty of well-wrought irons. Father would give you anything, gladly, princely ransom, if only he learns I'm still alive in Argive ships." His plea were moving the heart in Menelaus, just at the point of handing him to an aide to take him back to the fast Achaean ships, when up rushed Agamemnon, blocked his way, and shouting out, "So soft, dear brother, why? Why such concern for enemies? I suppose you got such tender loving care at home from the Trojans. Ah, would to God not one of them could escape its sudden plunging death beneath our hands. No baby boy still in his mother's belly, not even he escape, all Ilium blotted out, no tears for their lives, no markers for their graves." And the iron warrior brought his brother round, rough justice fitting too. Menelaus shoved Adrastus back with a fist. Powerful Agamemnon stabbed him in the flank, and back on his side the fighter went, face up. The son of Atreus dug a heel in his heaving chest, and wrenched the ash spear out. And here came Nestor, with other orders ringing down the field. "My comrades, fighting Danaans, aides of Ares, no plunder now. Do not lag behind. Do not fling yourself at spoils, just to haul the biggest portion back to your ship. Now's the time for killing, later at leisure. Strip the corpses up and down the plain." I'm going to stop here today and continue next time. Thank you for watching.